Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming with the newest palette from Natasha Denona, not the pastel one that was leaked. We're going to be filming with the little mini crush palette, and I'm so excited to be playing with this. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, seeing a first impression / review, swatches, eye looks, the whole thing, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. Sometimes we play with new eyeshadow palettes. Sometimes we chat about current makeup topics, anti-hauls, haul videos, ranking videos. You can find all of that here on my channel. So highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. I post pretty much every day, sometimes every other day, so you do get quite a bit of content from me and I'd hate for you to miss it. Without further blabbering, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm really excited for this mini palette. I feel like I've grown to like the mini palettes more and more as time goes by. When she first started launching them, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I feel like the colors have gotten more interesting to me, kind of the older I've gotten. So I do have my mini Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette collection with me. I was looking high and low for the mini Xenon, and I think I have it pulled for my ranking video that I'm going to do, because I was going to rank all my 2021 palettes, and I'm still pulling palettes for that, but these are all the other ones I have. So I do have the Natasha Denona Mini Love palette from last year, and I also have the little mini retro palette. So those are kind of like the pinky palettes in her mini line. I also grabbed my Natasha Denona Love palette, which has some of the shades, I think, from the Mini Crush. And I know that there is a shade in this palette that they say is from the Cranberry palette that came a long time ago. I think that was a limited edition 5-pan palette. And then I saw that my friend Morgan Turner was showing that this shade was similar to a shade in the Safari palette, which I never purchased. So to me, even though there are some repeat shades in this palette, most of the shades are new to me, so I'm excited about that. And honestly, I just think this color story is so cute, and I like that she included 3 beautiful matte shades. So I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand really quick. I'm not gonna do the zoomed in swatches that I've been including in some other videos, because there's only 5 shades and it's just honestly a little too much work for 5 little eyeshadows. Plus, I'm definitely not the first person to show this palette on YouTube, so I really don't feel the need to have fabulous swatches of this. But in case you haven't seen, these are the shades, and they look so fun, and they look really perfect for Valentine's Day. So the names are Daisy, Lotus, Koi, Soul, and Claret. Anyway, super cute. I can't wait to do a makeup look with this. Yesterday's video, I did try out the Gourmand Girls palette that they launched. So if you haven't seen that, highly recommend checking it out. And I think I'll have a video go up tomorrow too. I really want to go back to every other day because I like to give you guys some breathing room. But this palette is aging as it sits in my house. So I wanted to get a video up because it's nice to have videos with new products. Otherwise, if I wait, then it'll get even less views. So it is what it is. So I'm starting off with the lightest pink shade, and I'm just using the brush that comes with the palette and blending that all over the crease. I want to try and use every shade in this because it's a smaller palette with just 5 shades, so we should be able to get that done. And I will say, of the mini palettes, I really like this color story of all the kind of pink themed ones, because I didn't really love the Mini Love, and the Mini Retro wasn't really my favorite color story either, although I've gotten a lot more into cool tones, so maybe I should give it another shot. So I wonder what next palette she'll come out with as a mini. Like, do you think she'll do something new? Or I wonder if she'll come out with a mini palette of an already existing palette. Okay, next I'm going to go into this rosy shade. And I'm going to put that on the crease as well. Okay, love those two shades. Now I'm going to go into the darkest pink matte shade. It's like a burgundy kind of shade, and I'm just going to throw that on the outer corner just to deepen up the eye look. Wow, that's such a pretty color. I've been so into deep mattes lately. It's so random. Like, I used to be terrified of like deep jewel tone colors and the mattes, especially because I always felt like it looked like I got punched in the eye. But I've really been embracing it like in the last few months, and it's just been so fun for me to do like these smoky looks with really deep colored mattes and like a almost like a lighter color on the lid. So yeah, I've been really feeling like I've been embracing the deeper eye looks. And you guys, I've got my eye on that Martina, I think is how you actually say it. I don't know why I keep saying Martine, but Martina palette from the brand. It's the 669 palette. It's like this beautiful, deep palette, and I intensely regret not putting it in my Beauty Bay order because I made a Beauty Bay order for the Love Notes palette, and I wanted to buy it, but I didn't. And now I regret it because I'm like, shoot, it would have been nice to have it. But oh well. Anyway, I love these mattes. I feel like I could just leave it like this, but of course we have to use a metallic because come on, there's so many beautiful metallics in this palette. So I'm grabbing a Sigma brush. I usually don't watch videos of palettes that I'm going to show on my channel, but I did end up watching my friend Angie's video on this palette, and the red just looks so pretty all over the lid, and I was like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put this red kind of all over the lid, and this is kind of giving me Queen of Hearts palette vibes from back in the day from Colored Rain. I remember that palette was my absolute favorite, and I haven't used it in a while. I think I depotted mine, and so it's sitting in my singles with my other Colored Rain singles. But I used to love doing like a cranberry eye look with that palette. So I'm just taking the matte eyeshadow brush and just blending the metallic here so it's not super harsh at the end. It's so nice and pigmented. It's like doing the perfect cut crease without me even doing a cut crease. So I'm going to grab the pink and I'm just going to add it on top because I feel like that actually has a lot more sparkle than the red. Like the red's like a metallic, but the pink is more like a flaky formula. So I'm just going to add that on top. And then for liner, I'm going to use one of these melt liners that they sent me. This is the shade Apricot Cream. Love that. And then I'm grabbing a Nabla pencil brush and I'm going to go into that mid-tone pink. And I'm just gonna throw it on the lower waterline. This is such a good pencil brush. It's like a dome shape, but oh my gosh, it does such a good job of blending the eyeshadow. So pretty. Freya's got the hiccups, so if you hear a little tiny hiccup, just know it's Freya. Okay, so I'm gonna use my little pencil brush and go into that flaky pink shade. I think I should probably spray it. And I'm just going to throw that on the inner corner. Drag a little bit of it onto the lower lash line. Because who doesn't like some fun sparkle? And then I'm going to take the same brush and go into that dark pink burgundy type shade. And I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take the melt pencil again in Apricot Cream. I feel like the pink eyeshadow like ate the eyeliner, so I just wanted to reapply it. And this is pretty much the finished look. I'm going to throw on some mascara and I'll be right back to show you guys the completed look. Okay, friends, so here is the completed look. Let me tell you really quick what else is on my face. So I'm wearing my favorite new NARS foundation. This is the Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Syracuse. I've been wearing this a ton in videos in case you guys have been curious. I just started testing out the KVD Good Apple Concealer, and so far I really like this. I really like the applicator too. It is a little kind of, what are these called? Like a doe foot? And it's so nice because I can really like get the concealer right under my eyes, which is so nice. And those two are a good combination so far. I've been using my Rare Beauty stick bronzer in the shade Always Sunny. I really like this too. At first I wasn't 100% sure about it, but what I like to do is I like to layer my bronzer. So I'll go in with this one, blend it, and then I'll go in with the Charlotte Tilbury number 3 bronzer. This is the shade Tan, and then I will set the cream with the powder. So really liking that combination. And then since this is a Natasha Denona video, I did grab what I was wearing yesterday. I just reapplied it. So my I Need a Glow highlighter. I did find this available on Beautylish if you're interested. And then the Bloom blush as well is on Beautylish. And then this is from the mini Love Palette collection from Natasha Denona's last Valentine's release. And this is a lipstick in the shade Amorosa. Not my favorite, but it's like a light pinky nude shade, and I thought it paired really well with this eye look. And this is the only I Need a Nude lipstick I have from her, and this packaging is so cute. I'm trying really hard not to buy lip products this year, although there are a lot of products that are tempting me, so trying to be good. But that is everything that is on my face. I did bring this down from upstairs. This was in my bathroom. This is the Laneige Cream Skin Mist. I don't really like this for a skin mist, but I'm gonna use it to spray my eyeshadows and maybe also as a kind of a finishing or setting spray when I do my makeup. And I want to try and use this up because I don't want it to go to waste, and I should be able to use it up in those capacities to get it out of my collection. You know, I like to go over the products that are on my face, and I'll try and link everything down below for you guys. These earrings I was wearing yesterday as well, and I will link them down below. I think they're so cute. Anyways, I do have quite the collection of the mini eyeshadow palettes, and like I said, I really like the mini eyeshadows even more than I did when I first started collecting them. So the last one that launched, the Metropolis, was actually a really good one. I really liked this one as well. Actually, did the Biba? Yeah, sorry. I think the Biba was the last one that launched, and it's so good. My OG favorite, the gold mini palette, is wonderful as well. So I really like the mini eyeshadow palettes, and I'm not gonna lie, this one is stellar. It's really good. I really like this eye look. All of the shadows performed as expected on the eyes, so I'm very happy with this. I will say that I hardly reach for my midi size Love palette. I know that this is the kind of the big mama one that reminds me of the shades that are very popular around this time of year, and I really like this at first, but yeah, I just don't reach for it as much. So that's my thoughts on that. But I really enjoyed this little mini palette. I think the price point is great. Also, if you don't have a makeup collection like I do, which is totally fine, by the way, because I basically do YouTube as my full-time job now because I'm a full-time mom. This is kind of my fun part-time kind of deal. So yeah, I really enjoy this, and I could definitely see myself reaching for this over and over again. Plus, I think you can do a variety of looks with this. You don't have to use all the shades. You could just throw on any of these mattes for a one eyeshadow look, or you could just pair one of the metallics with some of these matte shades and create some really beautiful looks. So this is definitely not a need, but if you like Natasha Denona, if you like this color story, if you just want like one little palette to keep in your makeup bag, I would highly recommend this one. And I also really like these brushes that come with them. I wish she would make the ferrule a little longer just so I could stick it with my other eyeshadow brushes. That's my only complaint with the size of this. But again, I know a lot of people that only have like one eyeshadow brush, and I feel like this is a really good shape if you're only gonna have one eyeshadow brush, because it's fluffy enough where you can blend the mattes, but it's also dense enough where you can lay down the metallics. So I think this is a really nice brush that they include with the collections. and I've seen it with the Metropolis, so I hope she continues to do that with her other mini eyeshadow palette launches as well. I think I covered everything. Oh, let me just tell you really quick where this is made. So this is made in Italy. 5 eyeshadows, 0.8 grams per pan, or 0.028 ounces if you're an ounce person. It also has a 24-month shelf life. So that is all the info I have on the Natasha Denona Mini Crush palette. I really like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know, did you pick up this palette, or is it something you're eyeing in the future, or was it a pass for you? I love chatting to you guys in the comment section, so definitely make sure to leave me a comment or leave me a little heart emoji just so I know you watched all the way to the end, and I will see you in a new video tomorrow. Bye guys!